China's new hypercar will shock the entire car industry. So, you'd think it would be hard to surprise the supercar world at this point, right? Well, a Chinese company named Dreame Technology is giving it a shot. Now, these guys used to make vacuums and hair dryers, but they just announced plans to build a car that looks suspiciously like a Bugatti Chiron. And this isn't some joke project. They're even talking about possibly building a factory near Berlin by 2027. Honestly, it sounds like they decided to skip all the small steps and jump right to the very top of the ladder. Dream car. Based on the design visuals they released, this new sports car has gull-wing doors, but the front and rear doors open towards each other. With no center pillar, it looks pretty wild, but you have to wonder how practical it's going to be just to get in and out of the thing. The car is supposed to seat 4, and the front-end design is clearly inspired by the legendary Chiron. They did change a few details, though: new air intakes, a tweaked hood line, and a different wheel design. Legal headaches? Right now, these are just pictures, but you can bet the lawyers at Bugatti are already sharpening their pencils. With Chinese copies, that's almost a tradition, especially since Dreame isn't hiding the fact that they don't just want to build a toy. They're aiming for a record-breaking electric hypercar. So they're stepping directly into a territory, usually ruled by multi-million-dollar European machines. Starry Skyyacht. What's interesting is that Dreame Technology isn't stopping with just the supercar. They're also launching another brand called Starry Skyyacht. This one seems to be taking aim at Rolls-Royce, specifically the Cullinan and Bentley models. Visually, it's the classic British luxury look, but under the hood, it'll most likely be all electric. The Chinese company is promising a massive vehicle, with a wheelbase up to 3.3 meters long. And the prices? They plan to keep them way lower, starting at around 30,000 euros. You have to admit, that sounds almost like science fiction. A Rolls-Royce type of vehicle for the price of an average crossover. So is this for real? Look, on one hand, we've seen dozens of big announcements from China that never made it past the rendering stage. On the other hand, the speed at which they're launching new projects over there is seriously impressive. So it's probably too early to just write Dreame off. In China itself, probably no one will stop them, but internationally, these kinds of copycat designs are going to run into some serious legal roadblocks. That said, if that German factory actually happens, Brussels would probably welcome it with open arms, since they're eager to support anything related to electric vehicles right now. Personally, this whole story feels like a mix of crazy ambition, straight-up copying, and a good dose of pure nerve. Will it be a success? Only time will tell. But one thing is already clear: European brands need to keep their eyes wide open.